Hey, welcome to the party. AMD, right? This stock is artificial stock is pretty hot, and the breaking point is $148. So I'm really waiting for this, and I wanna show you how you can make money in moment when this stock will break through 148 next psychological border or resistance zone is 150, 152, 155, 160. I think it can climb during the July until 170, you see. So they say don't trade on leverage. I say go fuck yourself, you know. So I take $2,800, I put leverage x5, which means I'm exposing totally around, you know, uh, 5 times more, which is around $10,000, roughly $14,000. Here you can see it. But I put a limit because this, I don't want to be politically incorrect. I would say this this fucking kike, platform called eToro stopped so many trades open already for my security, for my they worried that my that the chart is going so up, so it was breaking it was so high I could touch the feet of Jesus, but these kikes, they stopped my trade. You see, that's why I'm a little bit politically incorrect. They thrifty fucks. So I'm gonna put a limit order here, because once you open it, like this, they will give you the bidding price like 147, and they will spread it up. I don't want them to fucking spread it, motherfuckers. You see, they will open it for 149, and every $1 they pretend they cannot catch the price. It makes them a lot of money, and I'm losing. So I put there $148, not less, not more. 148.04. Yeah, these motherfuckers who invented bank charging us for nothing. And I do the limit order type. Yeah, limit order 148. Yeah, just to be sure. And I do fucking buy, motherfuckers. And now I'm waiting, I'm waiting until waiting. You see, I was training UVXI, and these kikes closed one of my transactions because I'm holding 30,000 UVXI. So you can imagine how much money I can make, because the VIX is I don't know already. The VIX collapsed to around 17, 16. The the index of global panic. But don't you forget that VIX is not in direct correlation with UVXI, so it's a little bit more complicated. You need as well collapse SP500. But let's go back. I have some trade here with Bitcoin. I went up, I sold it when it was 22, then it went down. I bought it again. Now I'm expecting CPI tomorrow. Consumers bullshits, whatever, will be published on Tuesday. So a lot of people pricing in, cashing in already advanced the CPI numbers, which will be, I think, quite dovish and mellow and cool, and they will say there is some inflation, but on the other hand, blah blah blah. They will sugarcoat it, and that's why I think Bitcoin will rise up to 122 overnight again, and 125, 130 possibly tomorrow. If 60% chance, if the announcement of CPI, the consumers fucking datas, will be like not so bad, not so hawkish. So now you can see we just open this trade AMD. Yeah, and now we're waiting. The trade will switch on and start when 148. Why 148? Well, that's easy. 148 is a support line of 50-day line. Yeah, so you know, if you wanna really make a money, you still buy UVXI. It's cheap as a fucking sweat from the balls of fucking Donald Trump, this fucking salesman from Walmart, right? You can still make a lot of money because I guarantee you it will go back to 19, 20, 21, 22. So let's back to the trading view. You see SP 500 gotta collapse in order UVXI rise up, and it's a very good stock. MP Materials, Google, similarly, the support line breaking zone is $182. Okay, I think MAD is here. So now we're gonna fucking wait, you know, and wank like fucking wankers and masturbate, whatever you wanna fucking do. And you don't need to fucking sit here, you know. You just come here twice, 3 times, you know, per week or whatever. You put these fucking clocks just like that, you see. Yeah, you can manually close it, yeah, whatever you like, right? So this is it. It's one of my best trades. $24,000 Nvidia, $8,000 plus so far in 4 fucking weeks or 5 weeks. They say don't use the X5 leverage. Of course you can use the X5, you know. You see, don't listen what the fucking sheeps, man, and hearts telling you, you know. They telling you, oh my god, let's be secure, oh my god, let's do just the funds, oh my god, let's don't trade leverage, but you have no fucking time, you know. And we know that everybody don't have millions and millions of dollars, like some fucking Kopferbergs and blue blood motherfuckers coming on the Mayflower, right, with their fucking grandfather and you know, and they accumulating for centuries money out of their fucking salivating idiotic sons and widows. So if you're a person like me coming from the middle class, you got a couple of K and you wanna climb up to fucking $1 million, you ain't got no fucking time for that jokes, right? Like put it in some free fucking fund. Even though these rich kids, they always putting in the hedge fund, and we know that the buying ticket to hedge fund is $1 million, and it's pretty risky, and it you know, it guarantees you usually 30% per year. So you see, rich people taking risk, everybody taking calculated, cold-blooded risk. Imagine you sitting, you on the fucking, you know, you getting operated by fucking surgeon. In one moment he will remove your fucking heart when he's transplanting it, and for a couple of minutes you will be without fucking pulse. It's inevitable. But if it's a calculated risk, you know, and if he prepares his cuts, his scalper, light, everything, you know, the fucking new heart on the box, you know, and now he's like, let's do it now. And he cut it off, he remove it, he put a fucking new heart, he start you up manually, and you keep going. You see, everything is risk in life. 10 out of 10 fucking lives, you know, 10 out of 10 cases of this very spread and very, you know, common sexual disease, which is spread by sexual intercourse, 10 out of 10 cases finished by that, you see. So if you're one of these fucking idiot who is like, oh my god, I gotta buy SP500, a lot of people don't know that you just need to miss 20 or I think 25 fucking green days, you know, profitable days during the year, and the SP500 you break even or minus. You know, this product is for fucking imbeciles, yeah. These products are for, you know, for people, you know, who wanna make they 20% per year, you know. And imagine you starting investor, you have $5,000, congratulations, you fucking make $250 per year. It will just cost you to sustain these fucking applications to open it up, like eToro or whatever, right? So forget about this. And then don't you forget that you can always put a clock there, which I forgot to show you, but I show you in next video, where you can pretty easily, I cannot now, I think because the order is already made, but I could put there as well stop order 146. So it means if it declines the stock fucking $2, yeah, then you lose around $100 and the trade is closed. So I don't see so much risk. I see a risk that you can lose $100, $200 in order to get $500, $700, possibly $1,000 in a couple of days if the stocks goes up. I like this ratio 1 to 10. $100 risk to win $1,000. That's what is called a calculated risk. You see? Yeah, you can thank me later.